building. You get to pan for gold, iron, crystals, and gems right now. You just take the shovel, and this is how you start out. You dig a little bit of dirt, plop it in there. I'll fill both my pans. And you take a bucket, get some water, and you fill it up. And then you brush them, and we both got some gold. And then your gold, and then come over here, and we'll plop that into here. And I have a bar from my machine set up over here. Plop that in there, and then smelt them down. They have automation for all these processes. There is a new update coming soon, introducing farming and a few other mechanics. You power everything, obviously in the name, by water through these pipes. You have 2 tiers of pipes. And we should be able to grab this once that gets smelted. And then you get your bar. This is a scale. You can see how much the bar is worth. I've been going at this quite a lot. Plop it in here. And then after you do all that, we run up here and sell the bar of gold for the money that you see there, the coins. Put it on the table and you hit sell. And then a little trick, if you want to add your existing money to your new money, you just do that. And then we get to go buy stuff. Buy everything there that you see, the pipes, the harvesters, drills, conveyors, sorters. You can buy different trucks, different building tiles and walls, just all kinds of stuff. All this stuff, all my junk I've collected. You have other areas. This area is the starter area. You get this. You don't have to pay for it. You just get it. And yeah, so I'll show you this machine. It took me a little bit to build. So I don't have to fix them. I think I've already fixed them. Come on. Yep. So I have 4 drills down here. That the farther down that you dig and you go, the better the resources, the bigger they are. If you dig from up here and do that, you'll get tiny resources. But if you dig farther down, and I'll show you here, you'll get, they run about, yeah, about 2.5 pounds. Some, they all vary. But let it go on the conveyor. And then, so they'll all go up here. And when eventually they get up here, they drop into the sorter, which throws them out. This sorter is a little finicky. It will, like you saw there, it will catch some of the resources and make them stick inside instead of sending them out where they need to go. And then if we grab this one will go out the other side, because it only sends what you have up on this plate out the front. And then that gem, the uncut gem, went through this, which cuts them. And then they come out here and over into here and into this. I have a whole sorting all the gems, and you get to compress them. And I've saved up every gem that I've had since I started the save. And I'm just collecting them and seeing how big I can get the gems. The green is the ones you get the most of. And that one's worth 50,000, over 2,000 pounds. And then the onyx, which is one of the rarer gems. I obviously don't have as much as that. And then the last of the metals is this cloudium ore. This is rare. This is can only get it from underground. Yep, and that's broke. I have to fix that. Fix that with your tool bag. The cloudium I'm saving up because you can, there's a forge is one of the areas you can get a little plot of land at and do all this stuff. And you can forge more drills that we have down here. The drills, you can forge these out of iron, or you can forge them out of cloudium, or which you need 1,000. I need 1,000 pounds of it, and that was only at a little over 500 or 600 something. So that's what I'm doing here, is waiting till I get enough cloudium to make cloudium drills and harvesters. To then I'll hop in. Oh, I'm gonna take the money just in case I want to stop somewhere and grab something. And then we get to go over. I think I've played enough where I bought all the plots of land on this save. Pretty sure I have them all, but we'll go to the one and I'll show you what I'm doing there. And we're here. Sleep. The night is very annoying in this game. It'll be daylight, seems for like 2 seconds, and then it's night. And then it's night for seems like an hour. Until you sleep. So here, this plot of land, the water, instead of like the other place, has a stream going through it. This is all underground. And I got the bright idea of clearing out all the dirt on top and setting up the drills and various conveyor belts to collect up resources and start them all in this top one, send it all down through here, have drills and conveyors on in there, and then over into the third, and then bring all that up somewhere over here and have it all get processed down to bars and stuff that I can make more money to do all this stuff all over again at the other areas. And as you can see, it's taking quite a while. I have to either use a pickaxe or nuclear bombs, which are pretty cool. And also this game has hidden little relics that you can find. And there's a cave around here that I found one relic so far. There's a little cave and you get to place the relics in there. And there's a secret door. I don't know what's behind there yet. And I'm hoping that in that one area, me setting off the nukes isn't because the nukes, there's a few different bombs, and the nukes and all the bombs will destroy items. So I'm hoping it doesn't destroy the relics, but my luck, it does. But yep, we can get nukes. And they're pretty expensive. I should have grabbed all that. And then pop your money in there. I think I'll get a few of these just to be safe. I have a lot over there, but... And then it takes what it needs. And then now that you paid for it, you can plop it in the back of your truck. And take it to where you want to go and use it. The one other thing that's here that I want to get into very soon, especially with this new land I'm developing over there, is these logic smelters, which they're expensive, and they use the Cloudium hookups, and there's all kinds of other logic things to automate your builds. Logic weight reader, so you can see the weight of each item as it goes by. Counter, so you can count all your items going on your conveyor. And we'll get going back over to that area, and I'll set up the nuke, and I'll set off the nuke. I'll set off both of them at once. So we'll bring this out here and find where I last left off, right here, and actually right there. That's perfect. You can see how many nukes I've set off. Just trying to clear this out, and then I'll set off a nuke, then I'll go down in there. I have a little tunnel. I have a few tunnels over here. And I'll use the pickaxe, which is over here, standing up. And you can just go at the dirt and clear it away. I got my tunnel down here, going through, trying to clear out the edges of all this water. It takes a long while, but eventually I'll break through. Like over here. So I'm going to put another staircase down to here. And eventually I'll have it all cleared out. Drop that there. And then just grab my wires. Now the nukes you have to the nukes and the barrel bombs that are over there, you have to set up with the logic wiring. Oh, come on. You can see how finicky. Where you want to place it, it'll go every other place but where you want to put it. Okay, so I gotta get a curved wire, and it's basically the same setup with the piping. The piping are the same; they're in straight, curved. It has a straight with another straight coming out. Okay, there we go. You don't die in this game, but you do, especially with being around these bombs. If you're too close, your character will go through like a dizzy ringing thing, and I guess it's not really anything to worry about. It's annoying, but and get all these, set all these up. I found this is the ring it leaves from the nuke, and you want to be, if your bomb's in your nuke's in the middle and you come out, once you get here you want to be like 4 or 5 wires out, and then you put your button, so you'd be about here, and it should be pretty good to avoid the ringing, the dizzy. effect. Got all these. I'll go grab my other ones. And I did buy a few, so I did grab them. I have to go up and grab the ones that I just bought. And then I'll grab the button. And we'll see if I've made it long enough. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah. And there you go. Nice mushroom cloud. Not really nice, but nice in this game. It doesn't really hurt you. And then I put my button back, and I'll just leave these pieces because most likely I'll just put a curve on this end and then put a nuke there and then put the button on the other end and just set it off because I got to clear the whole area out anyway. And then you get these come from the wires that get caught up in the explosion and the buttons, whatever gets caught in it. One of them's from the bomb itself. Every item, when they're destroyed by an explosion, they leave one of these scrap metal blocks, which you can then smelt down into a bar. It's not worth very much money. Right there's the bar I've gotten from all the other little pieces, but it's nice that it gives you back something from losing these items, so you can, you know, possibly recoup some of the money that you spent on these items. I've been not addicted, but addicted to this game a little bit in the last few weeks. I got it a little while back and played it a little bit and stuff, but then I got back on it and just like, you know, I'll just keep playing it. And then I'm like, why not make a video on it? Get down here and grab all these, which you only carry one thing at a time, which kind of sucks, but yeah. I wish you could grab at least, like, you know, 2 or 3 things. Usually with your hand you can grab like 2 things with one hand sometimes. So that'd be cool if you could do that, but and like I said, there's a farming update coming, so they're still working on the game. They did have, I never got to use it. They did have a giant digging truck, which would have been nice for this project, but and I guess they're going to, because they took it out, because it was in the game, they took it out. I guess it was a little buggy, and they say they're going to put it back in. which I can't wait till they do because I need it. Okay, so now I'll drop the rest of this here. And see, this is what I'm talking about with the nighttime. It's like daylight for just a few minutes, and then nighttime seems forever. Just like diamonds, they're forever. I think. There we go. And this is dynamite, which this is the first bomb stage, which you can toss it. And it will blow up. Oh, there we go. There's the annoying sound. But now I'll head back to my area with my machine and stuff, because I left it, and I left it on, and that's not good. Because those sorters will, like I said before, it'll overload, and before you know it, they'll be filled to the brim, and items will be falling out over the sides, and that happens all too much. So I'm hoping I'm good and I don't have an awful well, yeah, there we go. See, because I left. So I need the bag. That's broke again. Well, yep, what'd I tell you? I left it. Hang it. Okay, so magnet stick. Time. Well, before that stuff gets. See, pull it all off. Oh, that can't be on there. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yep. So now some of these will melt into the, like if the gem goes in there, it'll melt into it, but it'll melt and disappear. You don't get it back. Throw that on there. That's why I hate these things backing up, because I'm someone who hates losing even just one piece of a resource. I don't know why. I guess it's like an OCD or something like that. But so then all you can do is just okay. Now it's working again, and just throw all this stuff in by hand, which it sucks, but now these, we'll watch these, make sure these go down. There we go. Okay, doing good. Okay, so I'll have to get all this stuff fixed up. And you have pallets that you can store items on, and then you can just pick them up and move all the items. So I guess that kind of fixes the, you know, carrying one thing at a time. But you're supposed to be able to put the pallets on the backs of the trucks and stuff. And there's also hand carts that you can use, but they're still kind of finicky, and I don't use them with the pallets. I just throw all the items loose in the back of the truck. So yeah, yeah, you kind of can't leave your system going. What I've done before is just have it going, watch it, and then once the drills down there break and they won't kick out the dirt anymore, then I let that finish up, and I'll usually just shut them off, fix them, and let all this stuff go through. Once that's all through, then then that's when I'll go out and I'll go into town there, buy whatever I need. And then I can turn this valve on, because this water line here, the pipeline, wasn't big enough to run, or wasn't strong enough to run everything. So I have to turn that on to power all these and to let all this stuff go through. There we go. And then once I'm done, I'll just turn that back off, because that'll use up this this bar of crystal. That's all those little crystals right here, and that powers these these pipes that extend your water pressure out. So yeah, so it's not a bad little game, and they're still working on it, and you can do houses and all this stuff, all kinds of decorative stuff. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I think I'll cut it here, and I'll be back when I get more of that other area all dug out, and I can start building what I want to build there. And I'll do a video on that. But until then, like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching this video. Thank you, and see you in the next video.